EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Wait, 80! Hey! Check. Crunch. 11. 21. 52. Hey, gun.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there?
Here we go.
Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
I got you. Hey, dude. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Showing it. Shift. Switch.
Now it's Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. Get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Hey, gun. Check. Shift.
Now a give to Breida. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
From the 38, Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Here we go. Hey, turn it up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
We're scoreless after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
55. Pick it up. 11. Check three. Switch.
On second and 9, Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Check it out, check three.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 17, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
55. Hey, hold it. Let's go, D. Big serious. Check. Watch twist.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their own 23. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
65.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
11. 12.
On first down, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. There's Garoppolo to throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
White.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 99. Check 99. Big Ed.
Breida, he'll try the right side. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets it to Sims, complete. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I hope you brought your left because I'm out.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it's second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Let him know, let him go. Let him know, let him know.
Haskins back to the air. He's got Thompson here, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a third down.
Chris Thompson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Go. 57. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 57.
Third down. Here's Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air, Haskins after the pick six. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll turn to Thompson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken short, and a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Hey, gun.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's got some space here. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 96 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
21, Redskins 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Redskins take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Now left side on the swing pass. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Gould with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Redskins 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
53 the mic. 50.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Check 50. Go. Check 53's Mike.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mike spot 4, Mike. Yeah. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Redskins 21.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. It's our time. 56 to Mike, boys. Hey, Haywood.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football and it leads to more completions for them.
Garoppolo again here on second and 10. And some room to work. And they will finally put it into the return, but not in until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 3 yards out, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
11.
He's checking.
I got you.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, gun. Hey, alert. Hey, exit.
56. Mike, 56, right there.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Hey, box truck.
To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Check 24.
I got you.
Now a give coming right is Breida. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Kill.
Shit. 25.
Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Flag!
On deck. Watch twins. Watch twins. Check
I got this. Down.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And Gold is able to put it through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here we go. 180.
Switch. Check.
One, Omaha.
Check 43.
Check 21.
Check.
Get hot.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's get some penetration here.
They will run again with Coleman. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.